I caught the sun on my way home, my way home. I caught the sun on my way home, my way home.
So, this was out in the rain. It's something I got on Amazon. Too often while I'm filming these vlogs, I go, man, I wish I could set up my phone on a tripod without having to break out my entire tripod just to do this one shot, because it's a vlog that I'm not putting any effort into whatsoever. So I got this little buddy. It's like a thing. I can like hold it if I want. I can just do that, or I can set it down, and it's got this ball joint. Is this? Oh. Also in the mail, I got what appears to be a CD from the UK. I don't remember buying a CD from the UK. Oh, I did buy a CD from the UK! Yay! Oh, they signed it! So my favorite band of all time. I used to not be able to say I had one. I used to not be able to say I had a favorite band of all time because there's just so much good music. But then I found this band. And then I did have a favorite band of all time. They're called Stornoway, and they're literally the best ever. And this is the last year that they're going to be together. They're all splitting up and doing their own thing. There's pretty much no chance of them ever getting back together again. Everyone in the band is doing different shit that is completely unrelated to the band. And like I said, they are from the UK, so I have never got to see them live. They barely ever come to the US. And their farewell tour is going to be all in the UK. So unless I can somehow get there in March, I wish, I'm never going to see them live. And it's very sad. And this is the last album that they put out. It's acoustic versions. It's acoustic versions of tracks that were on the last album they put out called Bonksy. Wow. Good job, Trent. You forgot you got it. And now it was a nice surprise. Well, that makes me happy and sad. Today is another... It's not rainy today, which is nice. But it is another gloomy day. I had a psychiatrist appointment earlier for my Adderall prescription. Then I have been revising my business card designs because I came up with some new ideas that I kind of like better. And then I am going to order them because I've been putting it off for like a week. I don't know why. It's an easy thing to do. Oh God, no, not again, no! This box is dangerous. It eats your hand, and then when you pull it out, there's just a donut strapped to your hand. The only way to get it off is to eat the donut. Leaves you no choice but to eat donuts. You just gotta be careful, just don't go over there. Stay away, man. The other thing I'm doing today, big thing, is I'm going to be outlining, I was gonna say scripting, not scripting, but outlining a documentary that I'm going to be making with my friend Nasser. I haven't eaten any real food today. I should eat some real food. Something I wanted to talk about. I always say that. I need to figure out like a name for me talking about things I thought about. It's time to talk about things I've thought about. Going back to that list that I wrote the other day of like things that matter to me. I showed it to the psychiatrist that I'm working with because she's we're on the same page on a lot of stuff. So I was hoping I'd show it to her and she'd go, oh, you know what? This is what you should do. And I'd be like, yeah. And then I'd just readjust on my life priorities and everything would work out in about 3 months and I'd just be able to support myself. But instead of that happening, she read through them and then she just said, like, you're a healer. Like, that's what you should be doing. Like, you should be a therapist or something. Like, you're a healer. When I think of the word healer, I think of honing in on specific problems and, like, fixing them, or resolving them, or healing them. And I don't really think that I want that. I know that my personality works much better with generals than specifics. Like, I'm so good at coming up with the ideas, but then sitting down and actually hashing out each of the details, like that is a huge weakness of mine, and I really should work on it. But yeah, I'm really good with general stuff. And when I hear the word healer, I think more someone that works with specifics. So I never really thought of it as healing, but you know, it kind of is. I love nothing more than to like look people in the eye and just say, you are exactly as you're meant to be. There is nothing that you can't overcome, and any struggles you're facing right now aren't a result of you not being good enough, but the result of you headed towards something better. I love offering relief to people. And a lot of the last 2 years has been like me realizing that. It's been me coming up with something, saying that like, oh, this is what I want to do. And then I'll sit down and I'll start working on it, or I'll see people who have done it already. And I'll sort of just be like, wait, this doesn't matter. If I do this for the rest of my life, it wouldn't make the world any better. It wouldn't make anything any better for anybody. It would just make me money. And that's really important to me. Like, if I live my whole life without making the world better, or without being able to give people that relief, I'm going to feel like I wasted just a lot of time. Like I wasn't living my purpose. So what I'm getting to is today, when she said you're a healer, I didn't say, maybe I'm not, because I don't like to focus on specific, like all the stuff I just said to you, I didn't say that. I just said, yeah, I am. And that felt right. It didn't feel like I was just agreeing with her for the sake of agreeing. I am a healer. And that feels right to say, but like I said, to think about it, I never really thought of it that way. But for my whole life, I've identified as a storyteller. That's the thing, is that my whole life in college, all that stuff, I always said I'm a storyteller, and film is just how I like to tell stories the most. I think I had it wrong. I think I am a healer, and storytelling is my preferred method of healing. And when I think of it like that, when I think of my stories as a way to heal, when I think of my stories as a way to offer relief to people, it changes the way I think about the stories. And it makes them more meaningful. It gives them the meaning that I honestly haven't really felt was there before. If I can sit down and I can write a story, and the reader, by the end of the story, feels more at peace with who they are, or something they've gone through, or something they've repressed inside, or their personality, if they can feel more at peace with something they have felt at odds with inside, then I'm doing that thing that I've wanted to do, that I want to do. And I feel better about thinking about my work as a form of relief for people than I do as a form of just storytelling. I think it's human to want to learn, and it's human to want to understand. And I think that storytelling is the most human form of teaching, understanding, and compassion. Stories are a form of healing if told the right way. And when I think of it this way, suddenly I'm a bit more motivated to sit down and write. Even the little details that I normally wouldn't be so excited about. I didn't start crying just now, but know that one day, while I'm talking about some bullshit like that, I'm going to start crying. I'm going to start crying on camera, and it's going to be stupid. I'm going to be standing in my apartment alone crying because I'm thinking about fucking stories or some shit. It was really hard not to cry just now, and one day you're going to see me cry. And it's going to be weird because you'll have watched me cry and I will have never seen you cry. Anyways, I fear that these vlogs are just going to become like me talking into the camera and rambling about my feelings for 7 minutes. But I'm definitely going to still ramble into the camera a lot more often. I want this to be not just me doing stuff all the damn time. I think that's boring. I want it to be me feeling stuff. So anyway, I'm going to finish up designing this card, and then, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat, then I'm going to finish designing this card. Then I'm going to write this outline and, I don't know. Yeah, so that's all that's happening today.
I saw you blink and I missed your eyes, your blue eyes.